Nadia Comăneci becomes a household name on this date. Welcome back to On This Date. Today's date is July 18th, 2023. It is the 199th day of the year. You got 166 days left in 2023. It's your 29th Tuesday in the 29th week, and it's the 28th day of summer. There are 67 days left until fall. Today is National Sour Candy Day. Not as many people like sour candy as you'd think. I'm one of them. I'm not really a big fan. My niece, though, when she was little, she loved it, and I would give her the most sour candy I could find just to watch her face contort. I tried to relive that excitement and that pleasure with my own children. They just didn't contort. They just ate it and moved on with their day. Broke my heart. I really wanted to see that face contort again. Most people are gonna enjoy chocolate over something sour. They're gonna enjoy something fruity over something sour. But sour candy is popular with a certain portion of the population, and that's why it gets its own day on July 18th. All right, let's see what else July 18th has given us. 1914, the U.S. Congress forms the aviation section, giving official status to aircraft within the U.S. Army for the first time. This eventually would morph into the United States Army Air Corps and then eventually become its own thing, known as the Air Force. 1925, Adolf Hitler publishes Mein Kampf for the first time. 1966, human spaceflight. Gemini 10 is launched from Cape Kennedy on a 70-hour mission that includes docking with a target vehicle. 1976, Nadia Comăneci becomes the first person in Olympic game history to score a perfect 10 in gymnastics at the 1976 Summer Olympics. The 1976 Summer Olympics had so many different storylines going on and horrible things happening, amazing things happening. The Israeli team walked into the stadium at the opening ceremonies wearing black ribbons in commemoration of the 1972 Munich massacre, which happened during the Olympics. This was the first time women's events included basketball, handball, and rowing. Canada, the host country, finished with 5 silver and 6 bronze medals. This was the first time that a host country in Summer Olympic game history had not won any gold medals. This had happened in Winter Games before, but never in the Summer Olympics. Because of the Munich massacre, security at these games were very visible. In the past, they kind of hid it, almost like, undercover security everywhere. This one had security everywhere. And of course, Nadia Comăneci. At age 14, she was from Romania. She's still alive, but she's from Romania, and she's the first person to score a perfect 10 at the Olympics, recording 7 10 scores and winning 3 gold medals, including the all-around medal. The scoreboard could only hold 3 digits, so the score was shown as 1. 5 American boxers, Sugar Ray Leonard, Leon Spinks, Michael Spinks, Leo Randolph, and Howard Davis Jr. won gold medals in boxing. This is considered the greatest boxing team in Olympic history. All but Howard Davis Jr. went on to be successful professional boxers. Princess Anne of Great Britain was the only female competitor not to have to submit a sex test. She was a member of the country's equestrian team. Bruce Jenner won the gold medal for the decathlon, setting a world record. Greg Louganis won a silver medal in men's diving at 16 years old. And one of the most amazing ones was East Germany surpassed all expectations for a middle-sized nation by finishing with the second most gold medals in total. 1992, the first picture, it was by a band called Les Horribles Serenettes, I believe. It was the first photo ever uploaded to the World Wide Web. 2002, a consolidated PB-4Y2 privateer crashes near Estes Park, Colorado, killing both crew members. 2013, the government of Detroit, Michigan, with up to $20 billion in debt, files the largest municipal bankruptcy in U.S. history. Movies released. On July 18th, 1990, Arachnophobia. A deadly spider makes its way from Venezuela to a rural California town. An arachnophobe doctor suspects an infestation after residents begin to turn up dead. This was the first release under Walt Disney Studios' Hollywood picture banner. The film was directed by Frank Marshall. Interesting story about this movie. I saw 2 guys get into fisticuffs because one claimed John Candy played the exterminator in this movie. It was actually John Goodman. This was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. I've watched it a couple times in my life. It was definitely an interesting, fun movie to watch. It does get a little creepy if you got a problem with spiders. Just keep that in mind. Born on July 18, 1990, Canelo Alvarez. Dominant Mexican welterweight boxing champion who went undefeated his first 42 professional fights. He held the WB, WBC, and Ring Magazine light middleweight titles. He won an impressive 30 of his first 42 fights by knockout. He's still boxing. I don't know if he's retired yet or anything like that, but right now his record stands at 63 total fights, 39 by knockout, 59 wins, and he's had 2 losses. Died on July 18th, 2015, Alex Rocco, best known for his role as Moe Greene in the classic 1972 film The Godfather. He had a reputation for playing tough guys and villains on both TV and film. He briefly worked as a bartender in Hollywood before getting into movies. Alex Rocco died on July 18, 2015 from pancreatic cancer at his home in Studio City. He was 79 years old. He had some good movies he was in. Fire Sale, which was in 1977, Rabbit Test, which was one of Billy Crystal's first movies. He was in Dream a Little Dream, which I really like. Wired, he was in that. Boris and Natasha. You gotta love that, the Bullwinkle thing. The movie sucked, but he was in there. He was in Get Shorty, That Thing You Do. He played a great part there. He was also in one of my favorite movies, Smokin' Aces. That's a movie that you should see. It's entertaining, but there's a lot of blood and gore, so if you got kids with you, don't watch it. All right, that's today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you got some information out of it. Now go out, have a great day, and be nice to each other.